Hey everybody, it's Brian over at Showcase Agency. We're going to talk about reverse mortgages right now. We're going to take a look at the disadvantages, or the cons, if you want to call that, of the pros and the cons. So what are the disadvantages of a reverse mortgage? Let's take a look at it real quick. So here are the cons. We're taking this just right from our guide on reverse mortgages. So for number one, it's not free. There's cost involved. Some of those costs are really kind of expensive and there's no way around them. You got to have a title company, you got to have an escrow company, there's an appraiser, a notary, the county recorder's office gets involved, so there's different fees. It's not free. You want to make sure that you're weighing the benefits that you get compared to the cost. So that's number one disadvantage. It's not free. Second, you lose the flexibility to convert your home into a rental. Like if you just wanted to rent it out long term for a year, 6 months, whatever. Maybe you wanted to do a short-term rental like an Airbnb, or maybe you just wanted to turn it into a vacation home. You had somewhere else you wanted to live. Well, you can't do that. You also can't leave it vacant, and you're not going to be able to take out a home equity line of credit. So you lose some flexibility. Number three, your loan balance goes up every month because you're not making a payment, and there's interest and mortgage insurance that is being added each month. And then last disadvantage is possible for the loan balance to eventually be more than the home's value, but it would require some special market conditions. You'd need to see a huge drop in value like we had back in '08, which isn't likely to happen again, or you'd need to live like a really, really, really long time. That'd be great if you did, but people are worried if the balance can be more than the house is worth, and it could be, but it'd be some, different circumstances that would bring it about. Oh, and then by the way, even if the balance happens to get to be more than the value of the house, you're still not required to make a payment as long as you live in the home as your primary residence. And then also this is what's called a non-recourse loan. So if the balance was more than the value and you were underwater, you're not responsible for paying that. So I kind of threw an advantage in there with the disadvantage, but those are the four main disadvantages. If you're considering a reverse mortgage, this is something to really, really look at in detail. Make sure you understand, because you want to understand what you're getting into before you get into it. And something that could help you would be a discovery call with myself or with Karen. We would be able to answer all of your reverse mortgage questions, get you some new information about reverse mortgages, but also we want to get you a couple of documents. We want to get you a reverse mortgage loan quote, and we want to get you an amortization schedule. On the loan quote, it's going to show you your expected cost, it's going to show you expected terms, it's going to show you different programs that you're eligible for, and it's also going to show you how much money is estimated that you would receive, and if there's any additional money available on a line of credit. So that's on the loan quote, and that's part of the discovery call. The second part is the amortization schedule, and that's a great document to review and understand before you get into a reverse mortgage. And a lot of people are worried that they're going to get into a situation where the value of the house is more than the balance. We just talked about that as one of the disadvantages. This document, this amortization schedule, is going to show you your estimated retained equity. So unlike a traditional loan, on a traditional amortization schedule, you see the balance going down. On a reverse mortgage, you're going to see the balance going up, but you're also going to see your value going up. And so this document is what estimates whether or not you're going to be underwater. So two great documents. If you want to get signed up for the discovery call, there's no cost, there's no obligation, and you can schedule at showcasereversecall.com. Now, before you go, I've got two more things for you. One is our guide, Reverse Mortgage Pros and Cons. It's what we just looked at when we went through the cons. There's also some pros. We also cover some different situations that a reverse mortgage is excellent for. And we also walk you through the process of start to finish. This is what it's like. This is what it takes out of pocket. This is what it takes as far as the amount of time is involved. So it's a great guide, comprehensive, 60 plus pages. Karen and I put it together. We've got 20 plus years of experience combined with reverse mortgages. So you can download a free copy there, showcasereverse.com. So you can schedule the call at showcasereversecall.com. You can get the guide at showcasereverse.com. And if you're looking for more videos like this one, check out our YouTube channel, reversemortgageyoutube.com.